obviously hitch it to your vehicle through this. That is your basic hitch. This is an Alco stabilizer. This basically helps with snaking. Binds down onto the tow ball of your car to stop the caravan swaying in the side draft and wind and such.
So when it's connected, you put both of those down.
Yeah,
then?
both of those are down. We lower this onto the vehicle using a jockey wheel here, which basically raises and lowers the front of the caravan.
Right.
Also, when you come to levelling the caravan on the pitch, this is the easiest way to move the caravan like that, because it basically seesaws over the axle, doesn't it? So when you come to level, you might get a spirit level. Put it on the door threshold to level it front to back.
Yeah.
Do it from side to side. You put it on a flat surface, on the work surface on there.
Yeah.
To level it.
So basically that forwards or backwards.
This
clockwise
raises and lowers the tow hitch here.
Right.
Like that. Going down.
Onto the car.
Oh, okay. And what's the leveller, you say?
The leveller would be a spirit level.
Would get spirit level.
Okay, but that's just up and down.
Yeah.
This basically levels it.
Okay.
This will seesaw over the axles.
And when it's off the car on the pitch, that'll help us get it level.
Okay, but it doesn't matter if it's high or low when it's off the car.
When it's off the car, it needs to be as high as it needs to be to come off the car.
As high as possible.
Well,
and leave it
as
there.
high as it needs to be to clear the tow ball.
Okay, and then you leave it at high.
Well,
you don't put it back down again.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
So I'd say you'd lower it when you want to level it, because likely it's going to be tail.
So you take it off, drive the car away, and then back again.
Tail end low when you take it off the car, probably.
Yeah.
So you bring the new.
I was tilting like that.
Yeah,
more than likely.
Not like that.
It varies, depends on what kind of ground you're on.
Okay.
If you're on a curb, sitting in a pothole, anything like that. See, it varies a lot with caravanning.
Okay.
But side to side, you might have seen these like large cheese slices.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You can reverse the caravan onto. Since you've got a motor mover, you reverse the caravan onto it to lift the side of the caravan and level it that way from side to side.
Right.
Most pitches on Lobster State are flat and level, but they're on gravel. So motor mover's handy. If you can reverse it to a near enough right spot, you'll be fine, and level it just with this one.
Right.
And then once you're there, you would secure each corner with a stabiliser, which there is on each corner of the caravan.
Okay.
See, we only put the back ones down on the handover.
Okay.
Because it's basically sitting on that one as well.
Okay.
But when you're on the pitch, you'll have all four down.
Right. 4 legs.
But level it first, then wind them down.
Okay.
Rather than later. Don't rely on these to lift the weight of the caravan either. They're not jacks. So
Just stabilisers, basically.
Yeah, basically just stabilisers. You put them down and give them a little extra, just so when it's down, it shouldn't rock like that.
Shouldn't. No.
It's obviously while you're inside, you get a bit seasick, aren't you?
No.
Like I say, these are just stabilisers. Don't try and use them to lift the caravan.
Okay.
At any point.
Right.
Because
So that wheel will be down? Or
not all the time.
Not when you're driving?
When we pitch it up to your car, we lift that up.
Okay, but when it's on a pitch, you put
When
that
it's
down?
on a pitch, you use that to move the caravan around as well.
So you only lift that
At
when
the
you're
moment,
driving?
it's on, when we take the back legs off, it will be on the 3 wheels.
Yes.
So that's how we move it, either with the motor mover
Yeah.
or by pushing. On a surface like this, you're okay for pushing the caravan. But on the pitch, on Lobster State, it's gravel, and you'll need the motor mover to shunt it about. Either that or get some friendly neighbouring caravanners.
Okay, but that's coming later. The motor mover. We'll do that later.
The motor mover is the last thing we do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, okay. Talking about the hitching here. Here we have a breakaway cable. This basically attaches to your car or around the tow ball of the car, like that, or clips onto the car on the eye on the tow ball. This basically acts as a ripcord if your caravan comes away from the car.
Yes.
From here, this basically pulls tight and pulls the handbrake on.
Right, okay.
Bit like, I can't pull it myself, but it does actually pull the handbrake on and stops the caravan.
Okay. So if the caravan falls off the car, it would stop it. Okay.
If that isn't there, the caravan, and it comes away from the car, it's basically freewheeling into the oncoming traffic
Yeah.
and cause a lot of mess.
Okay, so that handbrake's on all the time other than when you're driving?
When you're driving
You take it
and
off.
when you're stationary.
You leave it off when you're stationary as well?
You can leave it off when you're stationary. When you've got
Just to leave it on there.
usually leave it on when you're stationary.
Yeah.
But obviously if it's attached to the car, the brakes of the car work.
Yeah, so you take it off when you're towing. Yeah.
So that's on now. That's engaged.
It's on now.
Yeah,
Stop
up
it.
like a number one.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
on the handbrake.
Yeah, up is engaged. No button on this. It's basically push on, pull off, push off, pull off.
Yeah.
Right.
Jockey wheel. Obviously, we use this for raising or lowering the front end of the caravan.
Yeah.
This is the lock for it. So basically, when we come finished using the jockey wheel for it, when we hitch it up to the car, basically unscrew, slide this up. This goes into a trannel under here. So this wheel is up there.
Okay.
That's when you're towing.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
We'll do that
Yeah,
later.
maybe tow. Yeah.
Here is your connector, 13 pin, which is what your car has got. Lights work just fine on it as well. That's been pretty much the same since time began.
Does that connect to anything on the site? How do we get it?
Not on the site, just your car. That
Just
does.
the car. Okay.
All the stuff that connects on your site is in here,
Right.
or on the side of the caravan already.
Okay.
These, that is a waste water pipe, which goes into this.
Okay.
This would basically sit underneath the caravan where the wastewater pipe outlets are on the side of the caravan.
So is
One of,
that
one of those goes into each of the holes in the wastewater pipes that come out into that, and you basically tip that at the wastewater tipping site on the
is
site.
that kitchen sink, shower, and toilet?
No,
No. What's
that's,
that?
this all the space is kitchen sink, bath, shower room sink, and shower water.
Right. Okay.
It's basically anything that comes out of the boiler.
Right. So there's nothing to do with the toilet.
The
then,
toilet
is
is a separate
Separate,
entity altogether.
okay.
Yeah.
So, is that constantly fixed when we, or just as and when?
It's as and when you pitch up.
it? So as soon as you pitch up,
What you
connect it.
do,
Yeah.
you get that out, obviously. These are your wastewater outlets. That's your that one will be your kitchen sink, and this one will be your shower and shower room sink.
Right.
We basically go on there, push on there, and this goes into your waste master.
And then it pushes
It's
underneath.
underneath the caravan.
And we have to keep an eye on that
You
when
have to
it's
keep
full.
an eye on that. There's no sensor or anything to tell you when it's full.
So how often is?
But usually, when your boiler's running low, it'll be about time for your. When normally, you might see up there. There's an Aperol, which you've got in your box up there as well.
Okay.
Normally, when that's getting empty, this one will need emptying as well.
Okay.
About the same.
So that's the water that supplies the sink and
That's
the
the
shower.
water. That's the
Yeah.
water supplies your hot water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot water.
Hot water. Yes. So
Okay.
that's what that is. Those two together. Here.
And when we're towing, they go inside the caravan, do they? There's nowhere to store that.
Not necessarily. You can get one of these in here.
Yeah.
The step will go inside the door generally.
Yes.
So
So,
that's the first thing you take
so
out
the
when you get
Aperol
to
can go in there, but that probably
that's a bit big. You might
go.
put that underneath the bed itself.
under the bed.
Like I say, these haven't anything to do with sewage in them.
No, so just
So
water.
it's basically that's dirty shower and washing
Shower
water.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one is fresh water, the fresh water supply, which is what that is.
That's for drinking. Oh,
Well, it's kind of get down those by most people. I use
Bottled
mineral
water,
water
yeah.
for kettle and cooking.
water. Yeah.
The water you collect in your Aperol is basically going through the boiler.
Right.
Right.
So
So,
for people washing.
so that there is that basically.
That's Aperol,
This
yeah.
is this. In here, you have like
This is what you fetch your water in.
in here you have a metal frame. You press together just like that, and you wheel it down. One of you will be taking this, and one will be taking this to fill. That one to empty.
Empty.
So fresh water in that one, dirty water in this one.
And that nozzle there is in there.
That basically stays with the caravan. That one.
That stays in.
That nozzle, yes.
Maybe there also.
That's your.
That's how it's.
We put that in the sink when we're travelling.
Oh, in the sink.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's clean water.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it in the
No, put it in
Okay.
the sink.
and stuff.
But that Aperol will fit in there.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
That's quite simple. Yeah.
Okay. So in here, we'll get to this one in a bit. You have wheel brace. That's for tightening the wheel nuts. Something you do periodically. I don't know if you've got a torque wrench or anything like that.
I have. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll go over the wheel nut tightening policy when we get round to the side there. This is for your stabilisers.
Right.
Basically, wind them down like that.
Oh, they connect them in.
So this is when it's already level though, this is
Yeah.
just to give it extra stability, yeah?
And there's 4 of those then,
Most people have a cordless drill with one of these in it.
do they?
So
So,
Antondo's, yeah.
no for these then?
Yeah.
Well, you're fit, Dave.
Yeah. I mean, it's alright. I don't mind a bit of hard work.
It does after a while get a bit of a... This is your 230 mains cable, which is your power supply on site.
Yeah.
We've got ours inside at the moment. This one's yours.
Where does it go?
This is your step, which normally would live inside the door.
Okay.
You leave that inside the door. As soon as you get onto pitch, even before you've got the caravan level, open the door, put this down inside the door, so you can step on board without having to do that. This one's yours. You see here,
Where's it rattling in? Is it here?
you'll see here, the gas bottles would stay here,
Right.
propane gas. You've got one of these. That's your pigtail. It's basically bottle end, regulator end. Attaches to this.
Right. So this will be out the way.
This is our gas
This is-
main.
that's
connecting
okay, I got
to
you.
yours. You'll have gas bottles. The orange 6 kilo gas bottles in
So
here.
I've got to buy these
Gas bottles, yes.
Oh, I thought you've got a gas bottle.
on the list. Might be.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Okay.
It is on the list, but it's not got here yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Also, a battery.
Yeah, that's on
As
the
you mean
list
not
as
got
well.
here for the weekend, or
Well, it's not got here yet.
as in here?
Not here.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the shop's business to deliver it as they. That's all this is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So for the weekend it'll be there. Yeah.
Well, should be here now.
Okay.
Unless they haven't got any run out of stock.
So we have 2 bottles here then.
You can have one or two.
Oh, okay. So it's
Depending
the
on-
same.
Depending how greedy you are. Most of the time, your caravan will use the electric mains supply.
Yeah.
And
That's the
heat,
best
water
thing.
and electric.
Yeah.
And relies on the gas for the cooker. You've got a pipe. You've got mostly relies for the gas cooker and the fridge if you need it for that. But it will use it for the heating, to boost the temperature of the water. But like I say, most of the time, 90% of the time, we use the 230 mains.
So we
which you
can
get
just
from the
manage
site.
on electricity if we
Yeah.
needed to for
You can if you
everything.
want to.
Yeah.
This is 5 fuel.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
decide
That's the best thing to do, isn't it? Really.
Well, yeah, because most sites you get the electricity included.
Electricity, it's on the rental of the
Yeah,
pitch.
yeah. So
But,
the it's just the hob, I suppose. you
Nice
guess.
weather, may not need the hot water on so much and stuff like all the heating working.
Yeah.
But for cooking, you might want to use gas.
Mm.
I would myself
Yeah.
get a gas bottle for that.
And how long will they last then? I mean, I suppose on usage. But
It's
how
one of
long-
those things. It's chicken and egg thing.
Yeah.
It's
But a
how much you use.
weekend would be fine, easy.
Being fair weather as it is, you won't use it so much for the heating, so it could last you all summer.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, really, it could.
Does the caravan decide which switches between the two, or do we?
It will use the gas to boost the temperature if you need to bring temperature
Okay.
quicker. If you need to boost the water temperature, like when you're using the shower a lot,
Right.
the gas will kick in to help the electric.
Right.
It's obviously on electric on the stone, it'll load a bit like a kettle.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only have so many
Yeah.
kilowatts to work with,
Right.
and 10 litres of water to heat. So
And does it give you a warning when it's running low, or do they have to?
when the gas runs out on the heating, it will normally say gas failure on the screen.
Okay.
But then it will normally just kick in
Use the
using
electricity.
ticking over on that.
Okay.
And is it propane we have?
Propane, yes.
Propane's the best one then.
Propane's the best. Butane tends to freeze.
Right.
which
Okay.
is the blue
Propane.
one.
Okay. So it's propane.
And that's yeah.
About your gas pigtail, this is yours. You see in there's a rubber
Yeah.
seal on it. So when we come to put it on your regulator here, this
Yeah.
is an aluminium thread. So basically, you'd finger tighten it
Yeah.
and give it like a half turn with a spanner.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to over tighten it. It's not like an old plumb.
Right.
Because that is the rubber seal that seals it anyway.
Okay.
If you over tighten it, you'll end up stripping the thread.
Spanners. I haven't got a spanner with me, so
No, if,
Do it at
if you
home.
come, I'll probably put this on
okay.
before we go. We'll use
Yeah,
my spanner
thank you.
over there.
Okay. So I should keep a spanner in
Spanner.
the van.
Always have a spanner of
Yeah.
some kind.
Yeah.
If you don't need it for the gas bottle, you'll need it for the.
Something else. Yeah.
You'll need a larger one. for this.
So one of these is ideal. I've got one of those.
A
Yeah.
large adjustable.
Just,
These are left-hand thread gas threads, so you basically tighten it as you would be loosening a normal thread.
Right. Okay.
It's lefty tighty, righty loosey with these.
Okay. Okay. Opposites. Yeah.
Okay, you're taking it all in.
Can we
Hopefully.
leave that attached to there while you take
Yes.
it? Yeah, so when you're driving,
You can leave it attached.
Yeah, so we don't have to-
I recommend while you're travelling, turn the gas bottle off.
do it right.
But remember, it's turned off when you get to where you're going. You'll get into a routine of doing
Yeah.
things. Like I say, you'll be doing your things setting up on the outside, leveling it, putting the stabilisers down, getting the water hitched up, mains plugged in, all of this kind of thing, and you'll be setting things out on the inside. Because everything's got to be packed away
Yeah.
tight. You can't leave cups or anything on the sides. You know, it's
No.
got to be stashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
away.
Secured. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think
Okay.
we're doing well.
Yeah.
So gas bottle stays in there. The aqua roll goes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have two gas bottles in there, you won't be able to get the. This is what you see most of the time. This space is taken up by gas bottles.
Yeah. Right.
So once you've got a gas bottle in there, you'll be able to get an aqua roll in here, but not a second gas bottle.
Okay. I assume if you go to a site where there isn't any electricity, that's where you would use your
That's
gas.
when if you're doing the wild in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
Can you run the
self-sufficient.
the lighting off the?
The lighting runs off a 12-volt battery, which is your leisure battery. Someone else will need to get.
Right. Okay.
Is that on the list?
Yeah, we should have.
Should be coming.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All being well.
And how does the battery charge by?
Battery charge.
It's not
When
like
you
a car where it,
when you're on a pitch,
that will charge.
your 230 mains will charge the battery. Which lives in there. That must be yours.
Right.
It must have arrived.
Oh, so that's our battery. Yeah.
Must have arrived, and my assistant put it on. So that's your battery.
Okay. So that'll get charged by the plug-in when we're on.
That's charging at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
You do have a built-in battery charger with these.
Okay.
So this is your 230 mains.
Yes.
Obviously you saw the cleaner
Yeah.
version of this in the gas locker there. What I suggest you do is plug it in at the caravan first and the electric post second,
Right.
rather than plugging it at the post and walking across wet grass with a wet cable in your hand, risking electrocution.
Okay.
So caravan first.
Yeah.
Caravan first, post second.
Got it.
So the caravan's got no electric in it, has it?
Yeah.
Post, common sense really.
Okay.
Behind here, I'll just unplug this so you can see what we're looking at. Behind here you'll see your motor mover isolator switch.
Right.
Right there. You've got a key inside which basically turns that on when we come to use the motor mover.
Right.
I put it here so that it reminds you to unplug that. So when obviously when using the motor mover you won't want it attached to anything.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
needs to be all doors closed, kids out,
Yeah.
all the stabilisers up. So you
Okay.
can basically move, it comes with like 20-foot long remote control.
Do you want to check what Lily is? Is she
Okay,
right?
yeah, I
She
do.
might be trashing the place.
Okay, we'll go back down here a little bit.
So on the battery then, what have I got to do with the battery? Just nothing.
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 That should be okay. This brand new battery should last 3 to 5 years easily,
Okay.
with common sense and good care.
So I just leave it. I haven't
Yeah.
got to touch it.
That's it.
Just
My assistant must have put it on while I was out
Okay.
and getting wet.
okay.
But, we come back to your heating now. This is your Truma boiler flue. Gives you some idea where your boiler is. It's in the front corner of here
Yeah.
of your caravan, underneath the seating. This is your water supply. You see you've got an aqua roll there. This is basically your hose pipe fillet or the tap on site. Wheel it 2. On here you'll see particle filter. So this is basically a drinking straw for your caravan. Plug it in there, basically just like that.
And that will just sit outside the caravan. It doesn't go underneath or anything. It just stays.
No, it needs to.
So there doesn't seem much in there then for if you have a shower or wash up, it kind of there's not much left.
The technique I'm told that caravanners use when they're showering is you wet yourself down first, turn the shower off, soak yourself, and then rinse off.
Or use the shower block.
Or use the shower block.
Yeah.
Or don't shower.
Use the facilities like
Yeah.
most people
Exactly.
do, and
Yeah.
the shower becomes an extra storage area.
Yeah.
Most people do that.
I think showers block really
Yeah.
It's yeah,
for me.
but if
Yeah,
you're
not.
wild in it, it's here because
Yes.
your boiler only boils 10 litres of water at a time. then obviously I could get to 10 litres in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, if you've got the water pump reloading it, you start off with hot water, and because even if you have got gas and electric heating it, it'll still get
Cold.
It's essentially static, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's like a house, isn't
So
it?
this is supposed to be just used for washing up then.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right. So that's that covered.
Yeah, got it covered. Yeah.
We'll.
So we don't need to do anything with the flue. The flue, don't have to do anything with that. That's
Oh, that's
just,
basically just your flue. That
So we don't have
the
to-
ventilator for it.
okay.
Okay.
The wastewater outlets we've spoken about
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Here is your other waste outlet.
Oh, this is the.
This is your toilet cassette. Okay. They are dead trendy these days. You basically got wheel wherever you like, but obviously you'll take this to the toilet tipping point. When you get there, there is a light that comes on top of your toilet inside to remind you when this is full.
Okay.
Something I may have to make you aware of. Little ones, there is a trap door on the inside that you manually have to flick over. Once you flush, you have to flick it over on the toilet itself to let
It's out.
out. Yeah,
Okay.
flushing. Little ones often tend to forget to close it again.
Right.
Something you'll have to remind.
Well,
people
we'll
what to do.
have to take it, won't we?
To the shower block.
If you leave
Toilet block.
the shutter open, you come to pull this and it won't come.
Right.
So don't close force it. Strapping lad like you, end up ripping
Right.
it out. So,
Okay.
so before you do come to empty it, make sure it's shut
Shut. Yeah.
on the inside. I'll show you where that is in a bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, wheel it down to your tipping point. You'll be sitting on the ground like that. And basically turn the hose out like this. Open it. Lift again. And here we have an air inlet button. So when you're pouring, it comes out with a smooth
Okay.
kind of flow, so it doesn't gobble down your
Okay.
baseball trainers.
So you pour it out.
Pour
Get
it
rid of
out.
it.
Pour it out. Then you'll put blue or green chemical in a little bit. It says how much on the bottle, how much you put in. Basically, up to you how much you put in. A little bit of water, a couple of litres of water to help it break down and get going. Screw the lid back on. Turn your hose back round. Pop it back in there.
Okay.
Now, so I don't have to do anything else. So the inside of that is broken down by the chemicals in the water.
Yeah, well, ideally end of season or periodically, you might
Open.
want to give it a swill out.
Can you open it up though? Can you open?
Yes.
Does it open it all up so you can?
Yes, you can. Basically, slide that open and flick there.
But that's
so you
it.
can directly put water fluid
Okay.
in
Give it a good
to
switch
give
on.
it a swill.
And okay, I will give it a good clean out.
So close it up again.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
this is opened and closed by the shutter in there. This comes out when you push it back in,
Right.
and when you operate the shutter inside, opens it and closes it as
Okay.
well.
Because there are machines on some sites that clean them out for you, aren't there?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've-
For
I've-
£4 you can have
I haven't got
it
anything like
sterilised
this.
and
I've
washed.
got a VW camper. I don't know anything about
Okay.
any of this. We use
Yeah.
pubs.
Okay. Good.
Okay. It's
Right.
emergencies only.
That's
Well,
you.
that's really.
You might use the facility ones anyway, but this
We
there.
will.
Yeah.
At 3
We
o'clock in
will.
the morning when
It's-
facilities
yeah.
are shut, that's there, especially with
Yeah.
proper
Yeah.
training and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, this one, I haven't got the key with me, so bear with me for
Okay.
a second.